I used to ask myself, why is belly fat so hard to get rid of? Even when I was able to lose weight and gain more lean muscle mass, it was like the fat around my waist would just hold on for dear life. Yet, when you listen to my unusual story, you'll discover that just like many others you'll hear from later,
if you've got too much belly fat, problems start to happen. And here's the big one. Let's look at the omentum. This is an animation. That yellow stuff there, that's the omentum. And that pad, we're going to get rid of that for a second. There's the liver up there, the gallbladders, the green stuff. And there's the stomach of the food you ate earlier today. And it's being pushed down into the small bowel. Your bowel is going to mix that with bile, the green stuff from the gallbladder. And like a soap, it'll wash it and help it absorb through this very thin wall to the big portal vein. This vein carries all the nutrients to the liver. No matter what you eat, the liver's going to metabolize it and send it out to the body. If you eat healthy stuff, the liver's going to love that. If you eat unhealthy stuff, the liver will turn fatty. This fat liver afflicts a quarter of the population. And then this omentum starts to get ponderously large as it pulls way across and becomes that big beer belly that so many folks have. This is actually what happens inside of your belly. The reason your belly gets big is not because you got a little fat beneath the skin. You get big fat under the muscle, way inside where those organs are that I showed you. Normally, omentum looks like this. See, it's very thin, very dainty. It's like pantyhose, very elegant, right? You can see through it almost. I can see you, right? Now, what happens is, instead of having that nice dainty omentum, you end up with this. Now, compare this to this. There's a big difference there. And that's the difference that I'm talking about. When you have this big pad of omentum here slopping up inside of your intestines, there's no way your body can keep up with it. And it causes coronary artery disease, it causes diabetes, it causes hypertension. That's what I'm focused on today, because this belly fat poisons your liver, causing high cholesterol. It squeezes the kidneys. The kidneys have to jack up your blood pressure because the kidneys regulate your blood pressure. And it also poisons the ability of insulin to work. And without that, you get diabetes.
So you see, this kind of belly fat is not just the fat right under our skin. It's buried deep inside of our abdominal area, and it's a lot harder to reach when it's growing deep inside. It's also why even if you are able to lose some weight, your stomach may still stick out or resist your diet or exercise efforts. You see, if your weight loss program doesn't attack this area deep inside your belly, not only will it keep your stomach fat, you'll have a much harder time losing weight in all the other areas of your body. Why? Because this omentum, when it grows all around your liver. And when your liver goes from looking like this to this, a large fatty liver, do you see how it's graying and enlarged? That's an enlarged fatty liver that not only causes all the health-related diseases we have today, like heart disease, diabetes, and cholesterol, but a fatty and inflamed liver also makes it impossible for you to lose weight anywhere else. Why is that? Because your liver is like the oil filter of your car. But instead of cleaning oil, it cleans all your fat-burning hormones. When you think about your teen years, that was when your body changed the most, right? That's because of your hormones. Hormones are extremely powerful. And when it comes to fat-burning hormones, they're the most powerful fat-burning substance. And when your liver is clogged up, dirty, and inflamed, these powerful fat-burning hormones get blocked. But there's a third way the omentum affects your weight in general, and it affects men. A blocked liver can throw a guy's hormones out of balance, important hormones like testosterone, and we start to experience a lack of energy, lack of sex drive, lack of muscle recovery, loss of lean muscle mass, and a lack of focus. And because some of these imbalances affect your hunger, cravings go through the roof. Not only that, there's even a testosterone imbalance that will force your body to turn your own testosterone into estrogen. So we start to build higher and higher levels of female hormones. So men start to get the dreaded man boobs, and that's what makes them look like this. The worst part is, if you keep working out the same way, it'll get worse. And this makes him think there's something wrong with him, because he can even be getting stronger in the gym, but he's getting more emotional and getting fat in the chest area as well as in the hips and the thighs. So you see, when someone talks about doing sit-ups or crunches, Glenn, he just rolls his eyes. It's so much more than that. It affects so many areas of your health and your life. And by addressing the true causes of what we call belly fat, these people, and many more you're about to hear, were able to flip the switch that turned their body from fat storing to fat burning. Here's just one story from Nick from San Diego. He was able to drop his excess weight that just wouldn't budge and said, "Over the past 10 years, I've been losing weight and putting it back on just about every 3 months.